Hey, okay, and then well, Rebecca, I'll let you take it away, and I'll just keep adding people in as they join.
Yay, perfect. All right, you guys. Well, happy Tuesday. Happy May. Yes, time is flying by. We're in the final 2 months of the seminar year, which is crazy. Like, why does it feel like it just started? Time just keeps going faster and faster. It's crazy. So this is like the most exciting time of our year. If you've been around with us, you know that everything just like fires up, miracles start happening, amazing things happen. And if this is your first year end with us, then buckle up because you're in for just so much excitement. So I'm going to do announcements. We have lots of announcements, and I'm going to weave in recognition kind of as we go. So this will be wonderful. And then we have awesome training tonight. Whitney's going to be talking about kind of a new party format and what we have going on for me with that. And Erica's going to talk about new products that are so exciting. So we have a lot going on. Okay, so with year end means that seminar is right around the corner. And so seminar registration is now open. Seminar is in Dallas. And for Ruby, the official dates of Ruby is July 21st through the 24th. And we do have our James Area Banquet the day before the official kickoff. So registration is $225 for those of you who went to Career Conference. So you get a deal. And then it's $250 for everyone else except for new consultants, which I don't know if they've ever done this before, or maybe I just missed it. But if you are a new consultant from July 1st through like July 1st of 2021 to July 1st of 2022, you get the discount also of $225. And then everybody who attends is going to get a free product bundle, a full-size product worth $44 retail plus samples as well. And that will come in your next order after seminar. And then also, they also have a fun little perk this year that there will be a new product that none of us know about, not even directors, a new product that will be coming out in the fall. You're going to get that at seminar because they're going to be like talking about that at seminar. So that's super exciting. So make sure you register. It's going to be amazing. We haven't been together at seminar for 3 years. So it's just, seminars are already amazing, but the fact that we haven't had it is just going to make it like, oh my gosh, just even more excited. And I think it will probably sell out because of that. So like, don't delay, get your registrations in. You do not want to miss it. And then the company's doing some special recognition this year at seminar that's a little bit different. So consultants who do half court, Princess Court, which is 20,000 retail or more, they get to go on stage. You get a sash and you get to go on stage for awards night. And awards night is amazing. It's where we wear the long ball gowns and it's like huge, amazing, exciting. So that is very exciting. And then there's also recognition for a red jacket building contest that we're doing. So you want to be in red, first of all, because the company is paying for your red jacket when you become a red jacket by April 1st. From April 1st to June 30th, those red jackets are going to get the red jacket for free. And you want to be part of just that movement of, leaders emerging. So every unit that develops 4 red jackets or more, you as a red jacket and all of your sister red jackets get to go on stage with your director. So that is super, super exciting. Being able to go on stage at seminar is like, this is not like a career conference stage. This is like big, big stage, huge, like you're on the, whatever it's called, I want to say on the TV, but whatever, the jumbo screen. You're on the jumbo screen and it's amazing. There's 10,000 people cheering for you, just going crazy about you being a new red jacket. And so that is a goal that we all need to be up on that. So that's exciting. Okay, so speaking of that, just easing into some recognition, since we know the best way to become a red jacket is to be, sharing the opportunity. Shout out to Lexi Bartels, who earned her pearl earrings and her pearl bracelet in the month of April. And then I want to do a little shout out for all of you who shared the opportunity, did any fun facts in April. So if you shared, go ahead and wave at me. Let me see, wave in, or if you're not on the screen, you can type them in as well. Yay, Natalie's waving at me. Yay, yay, yay. Okay, Natalie, how many shares did you do in the month? 1 share. Yay, awesome, congratulations. So working on moving up by sharing the opportunity. That is amazing. And then Lexi, she did, so since she earned her, she did her earrings and her bracelet, and she's almost to her necklace. So we did 8 of those calls in April. So yay for both of you for sharing. That's super exciting. And then I know, as we share, we get new team members. And so we do have some new team members. We have a brand new consultant to welcome and recognize in Erica's unit, Tracy Lees on Alex Morrison's team. So yay, congratulations to both of you. That's super exciting. Awesome. Okay, so back to announcements. I'm like moving from screen to screen here. Okay, so that is huge. We know that in May, we need to do lots of shares to get new team members, to get that recognition at seminar and get that free red jacket, because that is amazing. Okay, the company is also doing a new Bling badge opportunity for the skincare certified training. So when you go to seminar, you get a Bling badge, and it has like little blings for all of the things that you have achieved, and you want to have like a million little blings. So it's like a big deal. And so there's been the skincare, what's it called? The skincare Bling badge for like going through on InTouch and doing the training on that, and then also doing the training for the color certification. But they did just roll out a new one that's specific to supplements. So that one is called the Supplements You Sell Challenge. So it's under the Skincare Confident program on InTouch, but it's a new one. So it's super, super cool. You go through different like videos and you just learn more about the supplements. So that's a new one for everyone. And if you haven't done the skincare one or the color one, the general ones yet, definitely do those. And then the other cool benefit of doing those trainings is when someone's looking for a consultant, like on the Mary Kay website, when they're seeing the list of consultants in their area, you see those little badges by your name. So like if you've done them all, then someone sees you and they're like, oh, she knows what she's doing. I'm gonna call her because I need a Mary Kay lady. So that's definitely a new, a perk. Make sure that you do that. And then we have new products that are launching this month. We're going to be talking more about those. But the important dates for you to know is that on May 10th, if you were a Q3 star, or you enrolled your customers to get the summer preferred, the summer PCP, get the summer catalog, then you get to order on May 10th, and then everybody else gets to order on May 15th. So that is super exciting, and you're going to be like so ready to order after you hear more about all of that excitement. And then also, if you haven't already seen this, so Mary Kay did so graciously roll out the eye puffiness reducer early, so that is available now. And with that, they also rolled out a new repair bundle set. And so what that is the foaming cleanser of the repair set, because of just crazy shortages that we continue to deal with. The foaming cleanser is not going to be available for a while, probably through summer. And so because when we order the repair set in a collection, we get a much better deal on it. The company made their own new bundle, which will include, instead of the foaming cleanser, it's going to include the 4-in-1 cleanser for the normal to dry formula. So thank you, Mary Kay. That's amazing. So that is going to be a discounted price of it's going to be $200 retail, and it's valued at $252. So that will save you, instead of having to get like the lifting serum and the day cream and the night cream and the eye cream by themselves, you can still get the bundle set, and that rolled out already as well. And then also, I feel like, but wait, there's more. So with the eye puffiness reducer, there is a challenge going on with that. So that product rolled out early. And when it rolled out, Nathan Moore, the president of Mary Kay, did a challenge for us to collectively sell 1 million of the new instant puffiness reducer. And so what's cool about this is there's going to be lots of recognition happening for ordering those, for selling those. And then actually 4 units in every seminar will get a $200 gift card to like have a party, have a celebration. And so for 3 of them, it's going to be like the highest sales, but then for 1 of them, it's just the highest percentage based on your unit. So I love that they're doing that, because it doesn't matter, you know, how big or how small the team that you're part of is, you make a difference by selling those eye puffiness reducers. And then there's also recognition happening for the national areas that sell the most. And we are tracking to be the #1 national area selling those. We were like neck and neck. We haven't heard yet how it ended for April, but we were like #2, almost #1. And so that will continue to happen. So that's just a really kind of extra fun thing going on with those. And then for this month, the jewelry prize is a necklace when you are a Power of Pink achiever. It's a necklace that matches. I wore these earrings. So if you already earned these ones, it's the same pink little gems, but it's a super beautiful necklace. And so that is for placing cumulative of 600 wholesale in the month of May. So that Power Pink continues. And with that, I wanted to recognize all of the women who were Boss Babes, and then all the way up to Power of Pink achievers for the month of April. Okay, so let me just pull this up. So starting with the Girl Boss Achievers. So these women did at least 300 wholesale and earned the cheetah earrings from their director. So from Whitney's unit, we have Melissa Wacker, we have Naomi Allers, Robin Ground, Cheyenne Hoppert, Leora Carrillo, sorry, Leora. And then from Rachel's unit, we have Kendra Michaels, and then from Erica's unit, we have Mindy Harshbarger, yay, Mindy, Lindsay Eskrit, Sherry Wilson, yay, Alex Morrison, and then from my unit, we have Lexi Bartels, Heather Reimers, Erin Lafferty, Angie Powers, and Maureen Kaufman. So yay to all of you ladies, congratulations. And then the women who were a Power of a Pink achiever with at least 600 in earning the beautiful pearl bracelet last month from the company. We have from Whitney's unit, Melissa Wacker, Leora. From Rachel's unit, we have Michelle. And from Erica's unit, we have Sherry Wilson and Alex Morrison. And from my unit, we have Lexi Bartels. So yay, congratulations to all of you ladies, super, super exciting. And then for all of you who have been consistently earning the Power of Pink jewelry, don't forget that there is a 12-month consistency challenge from July 1st to June 30th, and you get the beautiful extra necklace. And then there's also just a spring challenge, and the spring challenge is from April to June 30th. And that is, or no, I'm sorry, January through June is the spring challenge, and you get the bracelet. So keep tracking, keep earning them. That's super exciting, super big deal. And then let's also recognize just in general sales for the month of April. So if you sold anything, make sure you have your numbers in front of you, but if you sold anything, I want you to just wave at me. If you can't be on screen, you can put your totals in the chat. But yay, 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 lots of selling. Okay, how about $100 or more in the month of April? Yay, 200, 300, 400, 500, oh my goodness, you guys, 600, yay, congratulations, 7, 8, yay, Natalie, okay. Oh, so just Sherry waving at me still. Okay, so if you are not on camera and you want to put your totals in the chat, let us know. Yay, Mindy, over 400, awesome. Okay, and then Sherry, since you're the last one waving at me on camera, do you want to let me know your total?
I sold $2,323 worth. So mine was at the end, I had like the last week was a little over 1,000, like 1,200, and it was with the eye puffiness thing, new thing. So I put that on my thing, and I reached out to like text people and stuff, reached out to people. I think I sold 24 of them, so altogether,
Wow.
but and then I used the half price thing, so if they bought one of those at 35, then a lot of people upped their order to 50, and then so then of course then I sold a lot of half price stuff. So that's not all good profit, but it was sales, and maybe they'll buy again.
Absolutely. Yes. I love that half bag sheet because it ups your product sold, which ups everything for being recognized. And that makes a huge difference, especially when you're going for something amazing like quarter sales, because that makes a difference. Absolutely. And yes, what's so smart about that sheet is that it gives people, like, I love that when they bought the eye puffiness reducer, that you're like, okay, you're almost to 50, so that's increasing the sale for them to get there. That's so strategic. And then yes, it a lot of times gets them on something that they're not already using, which is so smart. And then also whoever the person who makes those, she's so good. So like this last month's had like the men's eye cream on it and the botanicals scrub, and those two products are being discontinued. So I wanted to add that in with the new product stuff. But then that's so smart because it's like moving that stuff off your shelf since it's being discontinued. So for just all those reasons, I love that sheet, and I love that you're using it, Cherry. So amazing. Over, what did you say? 2,323. Amazing. And you said you sold about 24 instant eye puffiness reducers. Do you mind me asking, like, how many people do you think you reached out to? Just because the numbers are sometimes kind of fun to know that, you have to work the numbers to make it happen. But if you,
I might have probably reached out to so several of those bought the two. I used Erica's idea of you doing that she had shared with us, 2 for 55. So several of them were, buying 2 at once.
Right.
And so I'm guessing probably I had one gal bought 4 actually. So, but I think I probably had about 16 people probably buy them. And I'm guessing that I probably reached out to probably at least double that, or more than that. Yeah, probably about 40 people, just about anybody who's ever bought anything from me, I reached out to them. So
yes, so smart. I love that. Thank you, Sherry, for sharing. And yeah, I think that's good too. Just to know, it's working the numbers. So reaching out, like, it's going to be maybe a little less than half that will order, and that's just totally fine. That's just part of the process, but it's worth it when you sell 24 of them. So yay, congratulations. That is awesome. So exciting. And if you guys haven't jumped on the bandwagon of selling these instant eye puffiness reducers yet, do it, because people are so excited about them. There's like a million different pictures floating around, and like they see that picture and they're like, what? Like, I need that. It's a magic worker for sure. So yay, that's an exciting thing to be running with this month as well. So yay, congratulations again. That's amazing. Okay, so back to a couple more announcements. With the Power of Pink contest, there also is a team building challenge that is going on right now as well. So when you earn your Power of Pink from April through June, plus also build your team and have 3 Great Start qualified team members, you will get an additional necklace from the company for that as well. And then when you go above and beyond and not only have 3 team members, but get an additional 3, so 6 total of Great Start qualified, and Great Start qualified means your team members are earning free product from the company, you will get on stage recognition at seminars. So another way to get on that stage, just get on that stage as much as you can. And what I love is that goes hand in hand with becoming a red jacket. Like, if you're not already a red jacket, first takes 3, and then might as well just keep on going because you have the momentum going, and get 6 and go on stage. So you'll be on stage for both. That is super, super exciting. We also have our Star Consultant deadline coming up on June 15th, and we have some stars to celebrate. So we have Of course, Sherry Wilson, star, says Ruby and counting. We know you're going above and beyond, but already a Ruby star. So exciting. And then Lexi from my unit is already a Ruby star as well, going above and beyond as well. So yay, congratulations to our stars. That's super exciting, knowing lots and lots more stars are going to be coming in as a new product comes out, and you have amazing months this month of May. You'll be going like bumping up levels before June 15th. So that is so exciting. Okay, and then let's see, a couple more things. We have the James Area Saturday Surge on May 14th at 10 a.m. on the James Area Rockstar page. So as a reminder, we have that surge, that kind of breakthrough rally happening every Saturday once a month, and Red Jackets get to be on the screen live with Stacy. So another reason to be in Red Jacket. Like if you haven't got the theme, this is the time to do it. This is the time to be building your team. And so we know that sharing the opportunity is how you get there, but even sometimes the first layer is just seeing the faces, right? Seeing the faces is how you find the people to be sharing the opportunity with. So let's recognize faces. So if you put product on a face, either virtually, had virtual appointments or in-person appointments in the month of April, wave at me, let me know that you saw some faces. And then keep waving if it was more than one. Yay, more than two? Awesome, you guys. How about more than 5? Yay, more than 10? 10? Who had 10? Anyone have 10? 9? 8? 7? Natalie had 7. Yay. Awesome. Okay, Natalie, I would love for you to unmute and share with us where you found those faces. And if you don't have your camera on and couldn't be waving at me, you can type in how many that you had as well. Like I know Lexi had at least, she had her grand opening and we had 8, Lexi. So Lexi, put your total in. But Natalie, how many, or where did you find your faces? How did you find your appointments?
Yeah, so the Audacious area had kind of a challenge throughout March and April for parties and stuff. And so I had some party hostesses, and so kind of through all of that, virtual parties, I was able to get my faces.
Amazing. Yay, Natalie. So are you doing, are your virtual appointments, are you doing them like Zooms or Facebook?
Facebook Live parties is what we're doing.
Yeah, awesome. Yay, congratulations, seeing faces. And then of course we know that that just connects everything else, because that's where you find the women to share with. That's where the sales come from. Super just like momentum train. It's just like getting in front of people and then everything else happens. So yay, congratulations to all of you who are typing in that you saw faces as well. Yay, Angelica, 6. You guys are neck and neck. Yay. And then Lexi had 10. Yay, 10 for April. So yay. And that mostly was from her grand opening. So that was super fun too. Yay. Awesome, you guys. Congratulations. Okay. And then speaking of faces, Whitney's going to be talking about this more, but we do have some virtual events coming up together that we all get to plug into in the month of May. And so we'll be doing a Wash and Watch collective event on May 16th. So write that date down. That's an important date. And then we're going to be doing more of a color-centered one on May 25th. So those will be opportunities for you to be plugging in, having faces, getting that momentum train started for you. And then we also have an event happening in Omaha. And I just wanted to, let's see. I think the date was still up in Whitney. What was the day of Eli's recital? Because I know your mom said she was going to be in Omaha for that date.
It is the 4th. Is that a Saturday? June 4th.
June 4th. Okay, so it's in June. Okay, so June 4th, so mark that date as well. There will be an event in Omaha, and actually this is perfect because it's an event for Reds. So again, everything's about being a Red. So that means you have the whole month of May to focus in, get up to that Red Jacket status, and then you will be invited to an in-person event with Stacey James on the 4th, June 4th, and more details to come on that, but have that date written down, have it in front of you. We know you're going to be there. If you are a local woman or in the surrounding areas, that will be super exciting. And then of course, for everyone else, all the seminar recognition and free red jackets, and there's just a million reasons to be in red. So that is super exciting. And then we also are going to be creating a new Facebook group just so that for this meeting, so that you'll be able to have access to like the links and just all this, you know, there's lots of information. So we'll have that for you as well. But I'm going to go ahead and hand it over now to Whitney, and she's going to talk more about those virtual events that you have the opportunity plug into.
Yay. Okay, you guys, I am so pumped. So I was doing some personal watch and washes last month, because I know that we started off April teaching you how to do the watch and wash events like yourself, and whether you were going to do them consistently like each week or every other week or however you wanted to do that. So I was doing my own last month right along with you, and they were so much fun, and I had so many results from it, and I had people jumping on that didn't even know what it was and like were filling out the sheet afterwards, because I tell them, like, if you don't have the sheet in your pack, if you didn't get a pack, just grab a piece of paper. And they were like sending me, one girl typed it all up and sent me like her spreadsheet on her computer of all the products that she like loved, and just got together and did an interview yesterday with one of the girls who was on one of my watch and washes, and she's signing up. And so just like so much fun that came from it. And so what I decided we're going to do for the month of May is we are going to do 2 events that are basically the same kind of concept. We're going to do them as a group. So it's kind of like SheShow meets Watch and Wash in the sense that we're going to do a group one, and I'm going to run it, lead it. I'm going to go live. I think probably 1 or 2 of the other directors might jump on with me and maybe be like my Vannas and try to, you know, be putting the product on while I'm talking about it. But it'll be the same kind of outline. So I'm following the same thing as what I put together for resources for you guys to do for your watch and washes. So this can, this is going to be in place to basically come alongside you with what you're already doing. So you can still you have all the resources to still do your watch and washes on your own if you want to. Like if you get excited to be able to do your own events and things like that and appointments, like you still have those resources available to do that. And then you have these bigger events to plug people in, to layer them with, or whatever. Or if you're just in a season where life is chaotic and you're like, I really miss the SheShows where I could just plug people in and you did it, then that's what this is for. It's kind of that link between the 2 things where it's like, if this is just one of those seasons where you're like, I just want to be able to just plug people into an event and know what to invite people to and not have to plan it myself, then that's what this is going to be for. So we're going to do 2. We're going to do a skincare focused one, and we're going to do a color one. And each of them have a pack. So there's the facial kit that goes with the skincare one, and we're going to do a glam pack that goes with the color one. And I'm still thinking of a cute name for the color one. So if you have any ideas, you can shoot them my way. But I am like super excited for the skincare focused one, because it's going to be like, so the watch and washes that I put together, the outline for you guys, and what I did last month was like the charcoal mask. So it was going to be the charcoal mask, and that was just like the same products in the kit. So I decided what I want to do, since I had so many people who were like jumping on and like wanting to then order their facial kit for the next one because they didn't have one the first one. And then some of the people who even had a facial kit, they were like, I want to do this again. So I think for each event, each skincare one, if we do it this way each month, where there's a skincare one and a color one, each skincare one is going to be a different product focus. So instead of the charcoal mask, it would be like a different type of sample. So for the skincare one this month, we are doing puffy eyes and Mai Tais. And calm down, because they are mocktail Mai Tais. I found these drink mixes on Amazon from like this Skinny Girl brand. Like they make popcorn and all kinds of stuff. And so they have a bunch of different kind of mixers, and they advertise it as like, it's a mocktail. You just put it in water and you can garnish it and make it all fun if you want to. I mean, I'm not going to judge if people want to add other ingredients to it, but we can still like advertise it and be classy about it. You know, it's like a fun mocktail event, right? So each person who orders a pamper pack this month for the Puffy Eyes and Mai Tais event, they're going to get the new instant puffiness reducer, the new treatment. They get that, and then they get the miracle set. So we're still going to do the miracle set like normal, and then that will be the treatment that's in there, and then they get their drink mix packet to be able to mix with their water and any add-ins that they would like with for their experience. So I feel like that's so fun. Like, and I've already had Andrea make like Puffy Eye and Mai Tai stickers I'm going to put on the packs and the matching invite and Facebook cover. And so it's going to be its own Facebook group like we did with the She Shows. So everybody is we're going to add all of the guests and everybody to that Facebook group. So it's like its own event. And then that is where we'll go live in. So I'll probably do just kind of some posts, just kind of rallying everybody up and stuff before we go live. And then we'll go live and then we'll kind of have some closeout posts like, you know, all orders need to be in by this date kind of thing. So it's not going to be posts like the She Show where it's Makeup Monday and like those kind of things. But there will just be some posts in there to kind of get the algorithm going so that people are more likely to see the live once we go live. And but it is going to be you coaching them. Like that is a huge part of it, no matter which way we do it, a She Show or a watch and wash. Like there has to be coaching with the guests. You can't just invite them and have them fill the registration form and then just hope something comes from it. You have to coach them. You have to remind them. When we're about to go live, the way that I was doing it was I was doing a giveaway every 15 minutes. And I would just draw from like people who were on live with me. And we would give away something. And so I think what I'm going to do for the giveaways, because the giveaway, I didn't tell them. So the way that I was doing it, I did not tell them what the giveaway was when I was live. I was just like, okay, Becky so-and-so is our giveaway, you know, our winner this time. And then, so I would just say it was them, because then at the end, I had the freedom to be able to decide what the giveaway was going to be. Because for the people who were on that didn't even register for the event, but they participated in it and they didn't have a pack, their gift from me was a pack for the next one. So they're going to get the Puffy Eyes and Mai Tais pack from me, and I've already delivered these to a few of the guests who were on, that was they won. And so there's lots of winners throughout. So they're wanting to stay on and participate and be a part of it to be able to win every, 15 minutes. So then that could be their gift, or it could be like a gift card, or it could be some extra samples you're going to throw into their CDS order since we have the free samples, or a little deluxe mini that you have on hand you want to throw in her order. Like you get to decide. So we are going to do it this time where the consultants, like if your guest wins, you provide the prize. Like you decide what it's going to be, because you have control over that, because I want you to be able to give them like a free pamper pack or something based on like what you need to utilize that to book them for another appointment. So that we'll do the giveaways, we'll announce the winners, and if it's your guest, you're going to do the giveaway with them, whatever you want that to be. And but we are going to mail out the pamper packs for you for both events. Your director is going to do that. So each director is going to have their own registration link that you will use to send to your guests. And then everybody's guests in your unit will fill out that form, and your director's office is the one who's going to mail them out for you. So you don't have to put them all together yourself. You don't have to order all the things each time for the theme. Like we will do all that for you, because we do realize like there's so much stuff to put together and figure out and organize. And it is definitely doable, because we all were doing it this last month with our crazy schedules and kids and all the stuff. But I feel like if it's something like, if we already have a system kind of going, we can take care of that for you and eliminate that. So We're still gonna do like the $5 registration. I did that last month and it worked out great. I had a lot of people who were really responsive to like they were totally, if I'm going to send them a pamper pack like this, I had a lot of people tell me that they've actually done something similar to this with like other like skincare company, not like direct sales companies, but like different skincare type companies or makeup companies or things like that, where they would order like a sample pack. Like one of my best friend actually was just telling me the other day, I'm like, what are you getting product from another company for? But she had saw like an advertisement for it, and it was like a foundation shade selection thing, and they sent her like a pack of different foundation shades to like try. She was just curious. She told me she was doing market research for me. I don't know if I believe her or not, but she was like, but I had to pay for the sample packet. So like that was just like that. So that's a common thing. Like people are okay doing that because that makes sense to them. Like that costs money to put together. I'm going to pay for that. She is making it up to me. She is hosting for this next wash and wash, the Puffy Eyes and Mai Tais one. So she's going to get some friends together for that. But so that's a really understandable concept for people, that they're going to order a pack. They don't have to have a pack though to participate. So they can, with both events, we're going to like this, the skin scan social. I end up adding that into my watch and washes last month, that the people who didn't get packs, I was like, still get on, because you still can scan yourself and get those results, and you can still participate in the giveaways. So we're gonna incorporate the Skin Analyzer app with the watch and wash, and then with the color one, we're gonna incorporate the Mirror Me app. So there's still like something there interactive that they're getting to do along with being involved in the giveaways, whether they have a pack or not. So they still want to register. They can register up until the time of the event if they want to, but if they want a pack, we're putting a deadline on it. And so for the Puffy Eyes and Mai Tais one, that one is going to be, just repeating what Rebecca said, that one is Monday, May 16th at 8:30 Central is when we're going to do that group one. And so if your guests want a pack, they need to register for it by the 9th, which is like the Monday before. So that gives us that week to get everything out. So if like they're in by Monday at midnight, then like on Tuesday, we are getting the packs together and we're getting them mailed out. So that way we've got time to get it to them before the event starts. Then with the Color 101 class, that's going to be May 25th, which is a Wednesday at 8:30 Central. And so the deadline for people to register for packs for that is Wednesday the 18th, so the Wednesday before. So the registration form is actually going to give them the option to register for both at the same time if they want to. So if they want to do the skincare one and the color one this month, which is like layering them for you, then they could just order both packs, and then we'll just mail both packs to them at the same time. So that makes that super convenient. But if someone just wanted to order and register for the one on the 16th, then what we're going to do is we're going to say our next one we're going to do a Color 101 class on the 25th. The cutoff to get your pack for that one is in 2 days. So make sure you go on and register. And like, so that gives them a small window after they just got done with the first experience. They're like, this is fun. I want to do the glamour one. They're just talking it all up. Like, I've got to go and register for that right now so that I can get that next color pack. And then again, we're going to mail the color packs out for you. I will give you a list of everything that we're putting in the packs, so that if you want to create your own, just to have on hand, which is really a good idea to do. Because if you've got a customer that you're meeting with or something, like, it's just nice to be able to hand them a pack and say, hey, I've got this event going on. Do you want one? Like, do you want to participate? I've got a pack here already ready to go for you. So that's just, it's a nice tool to be able to have. So if you want to be able to put some together yourself, you can do that, or like referrals or anything, that once you're giving free ones out, if you want to just supply those yourself, like obviously you're welcome to do that. So I guess I don't know how we want to do that with the registration. If you still want them to register, if you gave them one yourself. because we want them to be able, we don't want to like send them one if they, I guess you could just have them register and just tell them, don't select that you want a pack. And then that, because you can just say, since I already gave you your pack, just put on there that you don't want one, so that way they don't send you one. And do it that way. I think that would be like the most simplest way to do that. Okay, so I'll send you that list. Let's see, what else did I need to go over? I think that was it. So we're going to create that Facebook group, and that's where I'll put a lot of like the invite and resources and all those kind of things for you guys too. Like, so that way you've got access to all the things that all the tools and resources and stuff that we're utilizing for this. And I'll post in there the link to the group for them. So I'm finishing getting the Mai Tai one set up, the group set up, so you guys can start inviting right away. And then I'll get the What Color 101 like group and everything set up, but they can start registering for both now if they want to attend both of them. So do you guys have questions on any of this?
I'm super excited. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm excited too. I was so excited when I came up with the idea of the theme, because I'm like, I was trying to think of different, like what I could call it. Like, I need something fun that people like are gonna hear that and be like, oh, that, like, I want to attend that. Like, that's exciting. And so then I was like, puffy eyes, and then like Mai Tais came to my head, and I was like, oh, I can't do that. And then I'm like, I wonder if they make drink mixes, like just, you know, the powder, like the mix, like I wonder, like something that I could order that I could put in the pack to kind of go with the theme. And so I looked on Amazon and I found these, and they have them for like all different types of mocktails. So we can do more things like this, because I just feel like it's fun. Like, it's just to pamper yourself, take the night for yourself. Let's get ready for bed together. Let's have you know, some mocktails and makeovers kind of thing. So I think people are going to be excited. But the key for promoting this is not just like post about it in your VIP groups, post about it, you know, like if you are putting together packs, like what I was doing is I was taking lots of pictures of the packs I was putting together, and I was putting it in my stories, and I was just constantly talking about like what they're going to learn at the Watch and Wash, and what's going to happen, and what that's going to look like. And so it got a lot of interest from that. But then the people that I was reaching out to and talking to about it, they had already saw that the posts about it or the stories, or they were, you know, they were kind of like, they were being exposed to it, because that's how advertising works. They have to see it over and over and over again, and then it like piques their curiosity. And I had sent out a couple of emails about it to all of my clients, and so then when they would place an order, I was like, hey, I'm doing this Watch and Wash, and they're like, oh yeah, I read that, I wanted to do that, like I thought I missed it. Okay, good. I'm going to order one. So just, you're constantly like that's you're just promoting it, you're talking about it, you're inviting for it. Because if you just post it once and you're like, hey, this is going to happen on the 6th, the 19th, or whatever day I said, 19th, no, 16th, no, yes, it is the 16th. You have to register by the 9th. So just saying that this is happening, or just asking them once, like that, you're not going to get the same results as if you're kind of just like talking about it and creating the excitement. Because when you think about other companies, when they do stuff, like the companies that I buy stuff from all the time, like I am seeing their marketing constantly. Like it is like in my email, I am getting text, I am seeing, and it's just always in front of me, but I let it, because sometimes I see a good deal, or sometimes I see something I want to jump on and participate in, or whatever. And so same thing with our audience, when they're kind of seeing something and they're hearing about it, like they might hear, oh, puffy eyes and Mai Tais, like, well, that's kind of cool, I wonder what that is. But then it's a fleeting thought, and they're on to the next thing in their feed. But then if they see it again and they see it again, and they're like, maybe I do want more information about this, or maybe I do want to see what this is all about. And then if they don't initiate it, once you reach out to them, they might have already had the curiosity going. So okay, sorry, Erica, can I post pictures and share posts and stories of the packets in our Facebook group? Yes, that's a great idea. We could do that. We could, like our pictures that we take, I'll put it in the group, and all the other directors, that way you guys can use our pictures too, if you're not making your own. super smart. And I guess I didn't get the permission from the other directors for this, but I think you guys will be fine with it. I was also gonna let like my consultants order one too. Like I was gonna promote that to my unit, that consultants, if they want, like if they're not putting their own together and they want to just order one to have to like do it too, then I'm gonna let them do that. You still have to pay for it, like like your guests too, but you're totally welcome to order one, and we'll include it in like the shipment. So cool. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking so I can give Erica time to go over the new products.
Are you guys so excited? It's the cutest thing ever. Stop. She's like, guys, she's boxing us. I'm like, what in the world? That is the cutest thing I've ever heard. And I'm so excited. I feel like women will be excited about it. Yeah, guys, that's my birthday, May 16th. So I'm going to have like all my girlfriends on it. I'll be like, you have to go. We're celebrating. It's going to be so much fun. Okay, and then Mindy real quick asked, like, what do we do during the watch-in washes? So it is like, we go live on Facebook Live. So it's kind of like Beautification TV. Think about like if your guests were in Beautification TV, they have these packets, but they get to do it live with us. Does that make sense? So it's going to be like that. So they'll be able to participate, but they don't have to be on camera. But they can be commenting in the chat and having a lot of fun. And then another thing that I would say, if you have somebody, okay, just in case you have somebody who goes, $5 for a packet. Okay, here's what you say. Well, I can send you one for free if you send me 2 other friends who'd want the packet. They can hop on with ya. Hey, right? That's fun. Okay. So
there's something I forgot to go along with that. We do that hostess. I talked about that last month during the training. But the U+3 = free. So we do have that hostess promotion. And I'll post the picture in this group when we get it going. That is the hand creams, the set of 3 hand creams. This is the hostess gift for this month. So if they have 3 friends join them, because having hostesses is still key, like having someone bring 3 friends and then they do get their pack for free. It's what I do. They get their pack for free and then they get the hostess gift. And then the more people they have on, the more rewards they can earn for like hostess credit. But basically it's kind of like when we were doing the Skin Scan social, like that's kind of the setup. They have their pack and we talk about the cleanser. Okay, open up your cleanser packet and start putting the cleanser on. It's kind of that same kind of thing, except for right now I'm not doing the whole screen share. It's more just live and they're watching us. And when you're doing your own, you can wash your face right along with them if you want to. I am too ADD right now to figure that out. Like I just need to like hold the product up and talk about it to them, because if I'm trying to do 2 things at once, sometimes my brain doesn't fire on all cylinders. So, but now with the other directors, I'll probably have them on being the Vannas and washing their face along with it. So they're still watching somebody do that while I'm instructing them to do it at home in their own bathrooms. So, okay, I'll stop interrupting you, Erica, go.
No, you're good. I think it's smart to talk about that because we want you guys to not just have your own guests on, right? But it's kind of like when we were doing in-person meetings, you would invite somebody and then you would say, do you have any girlfriends you want to bring with you? Because I could definitely set them up too. So it's like, we have to keep remembering that, like asking people that, like when they, even if they're just purchasing something from you, I'm so glad you love the skincare set. You've been such a loyal customer. I was wondering, do you have any girlfriends that maybe you might want to start on this regimen too, or that you think could really benefit from this skincare system? I want to share it with them. And I know that sometimes that can be scary to just ask people, but 99.9% of the time they're going to be like, oh my gosh, yes. Or they might tell you, actually, my girlfriend tried the skincare when she was over here the other day. I forgot to tell you that. Or, you know, I got complimented by this person. So anyways, just always asking about friends and people joining. It's just part of the heartbeat of Mary Kay. It's what we do. So, okay, let's talk about the new products. I'm really excited about them. I am just going to like show you guys the eye puffy reducer nisser. I call it something different every single time. But this is it. This is the holy grail. We're excited about this in Mary Kay. The whole world's going crazy. I'm surprised that our website hasn't crashed yet. So I think they knew what was coming. And this is the size of it. So I want you guys to know that I showed some women in my unit last night. It's not huge, but also you don't need a lot. You only use a rice grain size. And I love the applicator here. I want you guys to see this. It is so fine. Like it's so teeny tiny when you squeeze it out, and it's thicker. It's not like super liquidy. So you get a really controlled dosage underneath of your eyes. So you don't have to worry about wasting the product or having them be like all worried about that. So just wanted to share this with you guys. I think the value is phenomenal. I can't believe it's only $35 for this. And I was just telling my unit last night, that I had a customer who was going to get like filler injections underneath of her eyes, and that her esthetician had quoted her between like $600 to $1,000 because she suffered from the puffiness. And she's like, wow, you just saved me so much money. And she was like, and honestly, downtime and pain, because I was kind of worried about it. And then another woman who had been contemplating having surgery to actually like plastic surgery to fix that, and that would have been upwards of between $3,000 and $6,000. And so it's so crazy. Like they were the most excited about this. But I just want to share that with you guys, because I know that we don't always think about like when people are like, oh, our products can change people's lives, and then you're like, okay, that's kind of corny. Like, let's get real. But wow, like I could tell in my heart, I was like, wow, that really changed their life. It's going to change their confidence, and it's going to save them a lot of money in their bank account, and some recovery time and pain and possible infections, which I'm like, excellent. So we're really excited about this. Share it with everybody. The fact that there's samples out, brilliant. I actually sent a customer delivery service order the other day, and you know how you get to pick your 2 free samples with it? I was like, I clicked on, okay, let's pick, and it was in there. I was like, yes, everybody's going to get this. So it's really exciting. Okay. Next, we're going to move along. This is our satin body. Do you guys love our satin body collection? Yes, it's so good. I was just talking last night. So if you were in my unit last night, you're just going to hear me repeat. So if you need to like text somebody about the Mai Tai thing, like go for it. You have my permission. But this is what I love, is the body scrub. This is really amazing. So if you've used the body scrub before, what's different about ours is as you're applying it, it is literally saturated with this shea butter infusion. So as you're like scrubbing it on, I would say it's almost like velvety scrub. Like you can feel the dead skin coming off. You can feel the scrubby. Some people love that way that feels. So you can feel it working, but it doesn't burn. It's like hydrating and foaming at the same time. It's a total experience. You just got to try it. But what I love is when you get out of the shower, you don't feel like dry, where sometimes you can feel dry and itchy after you use the body scrub, and then you got to put on your lotion and it kind of like burns a little. This does not do that at all. It's amazing. And the new scent that they have here that's limited edition is water lily, fresh water lily. Okay. It also has the Shea Satin Body Whipped Cream. Oh my gosh, guys. I have not touched this yet because I cannot. Look how perfect it is. That untouched whipped. Oh, I just look at it. It's just so satisfying because it's so pretty. But I have smelled it and it's wonderful. It's light, it's airy, it's not overpowering, it's not too floral. I was telling him it's very spa-like our white tea and citrus. So think about that when you're talking to your customers about this. These are also great items that you're going to use so much in the summer. You're showing more skin, so you want to be exfoliated. You're going to be shaving a lot more than normal. And we know that exfoliated skin doesn't get ingrown hairs. If you didn't know that, there you go. You learned something new. And this body butter is amazing. It's hydrating. It's not heavy, feels good, gives you a little glow. So these are going to be great for the summer, for Mother's Day, graduation, or just because. Just because. If you have customers who already love this stuff, tell them, hey, there's a limited edition fragrance. It smells so good. Do you want me to get some for you? So boom, boom. There we go. Power couple. All right. Last thing I'm going to talk to you guys about is the color that Mary Kay just came out with, which I love. So we've got these super adorable Beauty That Counts, these little lippies. I love how every year Mary Kay puts out these products and they always have some type of heart on them. So if you're new or you're old or you don't know this, one thing that Mary Kay does is every year they have a Beauty That Counts, which is a certain makeup product or something that they do that where they donate $1 to the Mary Kay Foundation. So these lipsticks are $18 a piece and you will profit $9, which is awesome. And then the $9 that Mary Kay gets, they take $1 from their profits and they send it directly to the Mary Kay Foundation. I was telling my unit last night, you know what I love? I love being a part of a company that puts their money where their mouth is, because Mary Kay is all about empowering women. They're all about, you know, giving them chances for success, equal opportunity, letting them dream big and letting them be truly surrounded, supported, and loved by other women. And we have such a great culture with that. And so our Mary Kay Foundation is the charity that Mary Kay has. It is committed to ending domestic abuse, so abuse against women and families with their children, and cancers that affect women specifically. So we raise tons of money. You can go to the marykayfoundation.com. I've went and read so much, like it's captivating. You can see how much money they've raised. You can read about their grants and their research, their shelters that they have everywhere. But these are going to go directly back to it, which is so fun. And look how cute they are. You open them up. They're a little heart. Oop. Okay, hold on. This is like backwards on my computer. Little heart. How cute. And the bottom has this clicker that brings the lip color up. This is Courageous Pink. So it's like super bold, sassy, kind of like a fuchsia. And Naturally Confident, which is the perfect neutral for any woman. It's kind of like a mix between our Rosewood and our Naturally Buff. So it's a great neutral. These are highly pigmented. They dry as a matte, but they're super soft on your lips. And I feel like they stay put really well. They have like the staying power of a stain, which is awesome, but the feel of a soft lipstick with hydration. All right, last thing I'm going to tell you guys. This is what I'm obsessed with so much. I ordered 4 extra of these just for myself. And I'm probably going to order more tomorrow because like now I'm starting to think that might not have been enough. But these are our gel cream blushes. And these are the 2 colors I have here to show you. This is Dewy Peach. And this is Simply Rosy. It also comes in a pink and a berry. And these are beautiful blushes. I say put them on after you put on your liquid foundation, before you put on powders. I like to do my moisturizer primer. Then I'll put on my liquid foundation. And then I put this on. And then I can finish around it with like a translucent powder or something like finishing powder. But they're amazing. So not only are these a gel base, which I'm going to be putting these on and this on tonight on beautification. So make sure you pop on. It's going to be really, really funny. Love blending it with my beauty sponge or my fingers. And it is so pretty. I have it on tonight. If you can't tell, it's buildable, it's blendable, and it is loaded with hyaluronic acid. When I put it on, I was like, man, my cheeks look like so youthful. And then I was reading about it and I was like, of course, because it's almost like you give yourself like a little cheek filler, which is so awesome. So these are going to be huge. These are going to be great booking tools. There's 4 different shades. Ask women to try them with you. Hey, I've got these new gel blush colors. These are going to be great for the summer, lightweight. I've sweat and had a lot of fun in these, and they still stay on. Put this on way earlier today, and it still looks great. And it's buildable. You can put extra blush on top if you want. Super amazing, wonderful. So that's what I got to show you guys tonight. It's really exciting. So definitely find what you can, share it with your customers. Tonight would be a great night to invite your customers to come on, because I am going to talk about those. And it's a great way to collect pre-orders. I'm going to show them some really fun things that they can do with them. And since you have till the 10th or the 15th, that could be a great way for you to really stack your order. Or you might have customers who say, wow, I really want to try those with you. I'm telling everyone, order all 4 colors, and definitely have everybody try them. Have them try them, because that's going to be your best way to demo them. They are limited edition. So you might have friends. I mean, Sherry had a woman who ordered 4 of their puffy reducers. So she might be like wanting 12 of those blushes. So that's what I got for you guys. So I will see you guys later tonight. And then I think Whit's going to draw for a winner.
Yes. Yeah. So Shannon's going to announce our winner here in a second. But Erica, tonight, would you like promote the Watch and Wash when you're live tonight, and just tell them that we're going to do the puffy eyes and Mai Tais Watch and Wash, and they can get their registration link from their consultant, and then we'll get all the links out to everybody. But so cool. Okay. Yay. Shannon, take it away.
It's always lovely seeing you ladies. I think I've been nonstop smiling, listening to those new products, and it really makes me like, you consultants are so lucky. I'm so bad at selling stuff, but you almost have me, Erica. Like, because they're so dang cute. All right, our drawing winner for the Target gift card tonight is, drumroll ladies, Miss Susan Riddle. Congratulations! Yay!
Yay. Love it. Awesome. Congrats, Susan. And congrats to all of our queens tonight to get your Starbucks gift cards. And when we get this group, Facebook group up and rolling, we'll be able to post Reco in there too. So fun. Okay. All right. Can't wait to watch you tonight, Erica. All right. Bye, guys.